Hi everybody, my name's Heidi Postle and welcome back to A+ Maths. Today I'd like to do some mixed equation questions. Try not to forget our rules, where we multiply to get rid of a fraction first and divide last to get rid of the number in front of the x. We want letters on the left, numbers on the right. They're our basic rules that we follow, and then we do everything else mathematically correct along the way. Let's get started. My first equation, no fractions, so I just need to simplify. I start by getting rid of any brackets. So we have the 3x plus 5 just stay there. 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 1 is 2. Now I need to put all the letters on the left and all the numbers on the right. I start by moving the plus 5, but of course you could move the 2x to the left first, or you could do it at the same time. It's up to you. I try to do one thing at a time, and then there's less likely for me to make a mistake. So the 3x stays there, the 2x stays there, plus 2, take away 5 when I move him to the other side, 2 minus 5 is minus 3. Now I move the 2x to the other side, so I have 3x, take away 2x is 1x, and the minus 3 stays there. Over here, I have an over 2, I have a fraction, and my first rule is always to get rid of the fraction first, so I'm going to multiply everything by 2. Don't forget to multiply the 3 as well. Everything counts one term, multiply by 2, this is another term, and this is another term. Each term gets multiplied once by the common denominator. Cancel where I can, and then I write down what's left. X plus 1 plus 3 times 2 is 6, and 5 times 2x is 10x. Now I need to add my like terms. X plus 7 equals 10x. Move my 7 to the other side. And I just write minus 7 because there's a 0 there. And now I take the 10 to the other side, x minus 10x, and divide both sides by minus 9. And don't forget, minus and a minus make a plus. And just leave your answer as a fraction. Let's have a look at this one. Here we have 2 numbers on the denominator. And when I have 2 numbers on the denominator, I need to multiply by a common denominator, which would be 2 times 3 is 6. Don't forget to multiply the 1 over here by 6, because he's also a term. Cancel where you can, and write down what's left. I do not multiply everything first. I like to do one thing at a time. So it's 3 times everything on the top. I put it in brackets, and then my next line of working will be getting rid of the brackets. So now I have 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 1 is 3, 2 times 2x is 4x, 2 times 1 is 2. Then I collect terms. 3x plus 4x is 7x, 3 plus 2 is 5. Move the 5 to the other side. 6 take away 5 is 1. And then, of course, I divide last. And leave the fraction as your answer. The only reason you would do it as a decimal would be if the question specifically asked you to write your answer in decimal form. Here are 3 more questions that are a little bit different to the ones that we did before. If you'd like to have a go at them first before I do them, go for it, and then you can check your answers or fast forward it. If you think you're good enough, good luck. Let's have a look at number 4. No fractions, so I'm just going to get rid of the 1 and get 5x squared equals 20. Now this is interesting because this one has an x squared. I need to get rid of the 5 first before I can get rid of the x squared. So I'm going to divide both sides by 5 and get x squared equals 4. And then you need to square root both sides, or if it's an easy one like this, you need to think of 2 numbers that multiply together to give you 4. Hopefully everybody can tell me 2. Don't forget though, don't be tricked. It can be plus or minus 2, because minus 2 times minus 2 equals 4 as well, just like 2 times 2 equals 4. So there's 2 answers here. 2 answers. Whenever you have an x squared, you always end up with 2 answers. Don't forget that. Let's have a look here. There are fractions here that we need to get rid of first. So we need to multiply by the denominator first. And what's our denominator? X. Times both sides by x. Don't forget, you need to multiply all the terms by x. They cancel. And what are we left with? We're left with 3 plus 5x equals 6. Of course, I need to move the 3 to the other side. 6 take away 3 is 3. And then divide both sides by 5. And let's have a look at the last question. This one looks different because it's got more than one thing on the bottom. But our rule says that we need to multiply by the denominator first. So we're not going to do anything different. It's just going to look more difficult. So we're going to multiply by y plus 2. And I think it's nice to put it in brackets so that we don't make a mistake, because there's more than one term, so we put it in brackets. They cancel. And then, of course, we write down what's left. Y plus 3 equals 2y plus 2. And if you have it in brackets, then, of course, now you know what to do for the next step. Expand the brackets. And once we expand the brackets, you should realise that this question is really quite simple. It's just like question 1. Move the 3 to the other side. 2y, 4 minus 3 is 1. Take the 2y to the other side. And then divide both sides by minus 1. And that's those 3. Good on you if you got them right. If you didn't have a go on your own, maybe you can rewind it, write them out now, and then have a go at them on your own, and hopefully you'll get them right now. Good luck with everything. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thanks for watching. Hopefully see you soon. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe below. Bye.